Okay, how's everybody doing today? There has been some changes in the sunroom, so I just thought I'd show you what I'm doing. I'm patching some holes. That was a speaker that we mounted a long time ago that I never actually hooked up. Just some flaws in the walls, like a little plaster popping where the nails were. I swapped the outlet for a new one there, the Decora style from the old burnout style. I put new outlets in with switch plate covers. Got the bike here, and boom. Uh, we basically converted it into a bike shop. So this is that's what I got here. Over here, I'm planning on like a different kind of couch, like one of those low black leather, fake leather couches, whatever, somewhere comfortable to lounge. And then over here, I'm thinking of mounting a TV with a sound bar on an articulating mount so that over here, when I'm working on bikes, I can just angle the TV towards me with the sound bar and I can watch YouTube and, GCN news and bike videos, audio content, whatever I feel like. But if people are in here just hanging out while they're getting their bike worked on, they can sit right here and watch some TV. I figured I'd put some magazines down here. Does anybody read magazines anymore? I still do. But I'm gonna get some of the classics, the Sports Illustrated issues with Greg LeMond on the cover. Um, anyway, the this bike has had some changes. I'll do another video on that. But I got the Park tool work stand here. This one, so far, so good. My weight weenie project is on the stand. Now, there's just a buttload of light over here. I got these from Harbor Freight. These lights are like 5,500 lumens, and it might be too much. I don't know. Because I feel like my retinas are getting a tan while I'm working on stuff over here. I know the camera's adjusting for it, but in person it's so bright. They also said they're linkable, so I thought when the second light plugs into the first one, and I thought when you pull the chain, then all the lights would come on, like linked. But they're not like that. They're only linked with power. So you pull one on, then you gotta pull the chain for the other one. So it's a little strange. I'm probably going to do a better lighting setup, but that's what I have at the moment. Uh, so we got these horse mats. They're like 6 foot by 4 foot, something like that, and they're 90 pounds each. So my back has been healing. Well, my back's been flamed up for the past week and a couple days because of the moving these things. But hopefully it gets better. It's been tough to ride and do anything, stand for very long. I put the toolbox in here, the US General Series 2. What's cool about this is I can organize builds by drive. So here's the weight weenie build. We'll talk about that in another video. Here is my gravel bike build. We'll talk about that in another video. But it's pretty neat. And then I got, some random parts. That's where the any parts for the mountain bike are going. But I can separate the builds by drawer. So that's pretty cool. I got this magnetic paper towel dispenser. I got the energy bars here to put one in the bag when I'm going on a ride. Some random tools that I didn't find a place for yet. I got my little Sonos Play or Sonos One, but when the sound bar, which will probably be a Sonos Beam, happens over here, then that'll be the sound for the shop. I won't need this. That can go back in my kitchen. We got a frame for the gravel build. I didn't have a better place to put my DeWalt tools. I've got that 4-pack, that they have. So I hung them in here. It'd be nice to just have all the tools organized for the house. I've got garage tools that are pretty much just for the cars, motorcycles. When I had them, all the bikes are gone now. The motorcycles, that is, bikes. And then all the house tools and bike tools are going to be out here. So got a bunch of different things. Got the anti-seize compound for titanium parts, the grease, lubricant, and super grip carbon for carbon parts. Some of these are pretty old, cheap tools that came in a bike Nash bar set like back in the 90s. And then some of them are the new park tools. Be cool to get the whole park set, but they aren't free. So, we'll get to that. We'll get to that when I get to that, I guess. Here we got a wheel for the gravel build. Wrenches, what's crazy is the wrench that I'm missing is the 10 millimeter, of course, because there's almost a joke about that. There's memes online about where's the 10 millimeter and the 11. I don't know where they went. That's a Volkswagen Tuned, Tooned. Bars for the gravel build. Down here we got boxes of parts for the gravel bike build. Trash can, got the magnetic tissue paper holder or gloves, but I get my hands greasy, but my nose runs every once in a while. Nice to blow my nose. What I got over here. All kinds of stuff. Oh, this is the original. This is the Greg LeMond Advocate 30 or Advocate. I don't know how you really say it. Never did. The neon green one that Greg LeMond had back in 89 or 90. But I still got it because it's sweet. I don't have the mount or the magnet or anything, but what are you gonna do? This is the extra pedals, grips, skewers kind of drawer. Reflectors. Never use that drawer. Oh, this one's interesting. Got all the extra saddles down here. Saddle drawer. Everybody needs a saddle drawer, right? I'm not sure which ones I'm going to use on which bike. I got the flight seat, which was my favorite seat back in the 90s. That and the Cell San Marco Regal with the brass rivets. That was a cool one. But this one's super light, like 230 grams, but it's also comfortable, and it doesn't seem like it would be. But they did like a remake of it, and it's a 1990 Cell Italia flight seat. Titanium rails, really flexible shell. It's actually pretty comfortable for that kind of weight. I also got one of these Cell SMP Pros. This thing, the craftsmanship on this one is just really nice. It's real leather. I like leather seats. I don't like all this synthetic material. But that one's all cut away, and it's got a weird shape to it. You're supposed to put it at a bit of a different saddle tilt. So let's see if that's comfortable, because that might go on my gravel build, or the flight might. The other one's probably going to end up on my road bike. That's just the original seat that came with the mountain bike. Brooks Narrow. I wish I got the Brooks Standard, just because this one, just a tad narrow for my sit bones. It's not horrible, but anyway, it's still not broken in all the way either. So this one's supposed to be if you're leaned over more. So this is actually better for like a road bike with drop bars, and I put it on a bike where I'm sitting almost fully upright. So kind of the wrong angle. This one I just bought off of Amazon for the Bianchi that I got in the garage. And it has these giant shock absorbers on it, ventilation louvers in the middle, and then just a buttload of padding. It's kind of funny. I did a 40-mile ride on this, and it's like a giant marshmallow. It's pretty light too, and only 17 bucks I think that thing was. But I bought it just in case a girl wants to go ride with me. She can have a nice, comfortable seat. You know, a non-cyclist, let's say. Cyclists will get used to the seat that they have, you know, and won't be a deal anymore. But if you don't go on a bike ride and then all of a sudden you go 10 miles, then any seat you sit on is going to hurt a bit. So you got to get used to them. Anyway, that's what I'm working on. I replaced the outlet here, replaced the outlet down here already, patched and sanded the walls. So this is all going to be Bayer Sonic Silver. It's a gray color, very light gray. So it'll be nice and bright in here. But I'm not sure what I'm going to hang over here because this is the second possible location for the TV. TV can go there, or the TV can go here. And the benefit of it being right here is I can work on a bike, I can have it right there, and I can just watch it. And it'd be very easy to mount because there's already an outlet there. And there's conduit in the walls too, so it's a little bit more difficult to run wire in the wall. So over there, there's an outlet there, but I'll either have to hang the cord down or go up a piece of track mold or figure out another way to get an outlet there. And there's already a second outlet connected to this outlet, and that's this one. So there's a conduit that goes through the wall sideways all the way over to this one. And then from here, it goes up to that one. So anyway, any ideas you have, let me know. There's the paint. There's some more parts for the gravel build. Gravel build bike is sort of my idea for one bike to rule them all. You know, it'll be nice and light. It'd be like basically kind of like a strong road bike that's comfortable. That's kind of the idea. You can ride over gravel because I don't off-road too much. This bike I'm going to convert back into a mountain bike, I think, once the gravel bike's done, so it can float over bumps and stuff, and I can take some trails and see what those are like. But the days are getting shorter, and I don't know, there's not a lot of time left, but we'll see. I'm waiting on parts, back-ordered parts for the gravel build. So the bikes were back-ordered till like midwinter, so I was like, well, they go, we got a frame set, you want that? We can build it up. So I got a frame set, and then turns out the parts are back-ordered for a couple months too. So I don't know if I really saved anything there. It's going to be more expensive, that's for sure. But I'll get the parts that I want. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Take her easy.